one feature you can add to a website is embedding in a Twitter feed or specific tweets, either your own Twitter feed or you can embed tweets from somebody else. So to get started with that, we're going to go to publish.twitter.com. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to determine what is it that we actually want to embed. So as soon as I click in that field, we can see that it says you can put in a collection, a tweet, a profile, and so on. So you can see there's quite a lot of options available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in Megan V. Walker, which is my Twitter handle. And then we're going to see that there's two options. We can either do an embedded timeline or we can do Twitter buttons. So I'm going to do an embedded timeline. And immediately it's going to show a timeline of tweets for that handle. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set some options and customize it a little bit first of all. So I might want the height to be 200 pixels and maybe the width to be 400. So that we can see what it's going to look like with those sizes. We can also say we want it to be either light or dark. And then also we can set what we want the link color to be. You can also determine what language it should be displayed in. So I'm just going to do automatic that I tweet in English, so it will all be in English. Then what we can do is we can click update and it will give us some code. We can go ahead, copy that code. We can see that it's been copied into our clipboard. I'm now going to go to Dynamics 365 into the Portals app, and I can see, right, well, where might I want to add this? So I'm just going to go ahead and paste the line of code. We can see that it's been pasted in. We go ahead and save this. And now if I go to the portal, and I will refresh the home page, which is where I've added it, and we can see there that we've now got that embedded timeline tweet added in. Now you can see that it's quite small, so this is where you would be able to go ahead and play around and customize it and determine how do you want to change that in terms of, again, that height, and then also if I just leave the width, it will put it all the way across, so we could put that in as well and change the size of it. Keep in mind that as you change the size, the font will change in this widget. This is not something that you're able to change with CSS with some styling. This is basically pulling from Twitter, so you need to just be careful based on the size of the font will increase as you increase the widget. So that's one quick way to be able to put in a Twitter widget. Like I said, either putting in your own Twitter handle and embedding that timeline of tweets. You could have a moment that you set up. You could have a collection of tweets that you create that are linked based on subject matter, that type of thing, or an event and so on. So very, very quick, very easy. Not only can you put this into your portal, obviously you can put it into any website that you want to. Hope that helps.